Join me as I relive the wildest moments ever caught on camera during rocket racing when it first came out, and see if I can handle the chills and thrills that comes with it. My name is Young D. If you're new to this channel, thank you for clicking on this video. I hope you do enjoy, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss a banger video like this one. Without further ado, let's get straight to it. Welcome to the world of rocket racing, where high-speed thrills and heart-stopping moments come with the territory. Even though the player base has been declining by the day, it doesn't mean we didn't have a good time playing it. Rocket racing is not for the faint of heart. It's a game that demands skill, strategy, and a healthy dose of fearlessness from its drivers. The tracks are treacherous, the machines are powerful, and the risks are very real. One small mistake can have disastrous consequences, and even the most experienced pilots can find themselves in a precarious situation at any given moment. Racing at breakneck speeds while dealing with other racers competing for first, it tends to get very chaotic. The tracks are often narrow and winding with little room for error, and the slightest miscalculation can lead to a crash or worse. And then there's the element of uncertainty. Bugs, glitches, barrier breakers, etc. can all affect the outcome of a race. Add to that the psychological pressure of competition, and you have a recipe for disaster. Drivers need to be able to stay focused and composed under pressure even when the stakes are at their highest. It's a delicate balance between speed and control, and one that requires a tremendous amount of skill and experience to get right. But it's precisely this mix of danger and uncertainty that makes rocket racing so compelling to watch. The unpredictability of it all is what keeps us on the edge of our seats, wondering what will happen next. And when it all goes wrong, the results can be truly spectacular and sometimes downright terrifying. Take for instance, the infamous packs of sushi. The reason why I said that, because when rocket racing first came out, Sushi literally made 10 different accounts and started grinding to Unreal with all 10 accounts. Why did he do that? I guess you gotta ask him yourself. I'll leave his YouTube channel in the link in the description along with the other people that I will mention. Anyways, Sushi was in the tournament. He was falling behind the pack. It was a heart-stopping moment that left fans and commentators alike gasping in shock. But then Sushi, being Sushi, he pulled off a maneuver that helped him bounce back and got himself a first place finish. Then there was a time when ZICK'S was breaking all kinds of world records in rocket racing, like his first ever sub 3 in Sidewinder, world record in both Pleasant Pistol 1 and 2, and getting a world record on the most RNG map ever, Dust Up 2. But his most viral world record till this day is Windy Way. Windy Way 2 is ZICK'S most viewed world record with 5,000 views because he managed to hit not one, not two, but 3 boost pads that he was able to hit 1,000 plus speed coming off the bridge. It was so broken that Epic took it out of the game. At least that's what we thought. It can be achieved in some maps still. But perhaps the most astonishing moment in rocket racing history was when CHEEQU managed to get a world record in the hardest track ever. Back then when rocket racing first came out, the hardest track ever was Cliff Runner 2. With its twisting turns, hazards at almost everywhere you go, it took me 3 seasons of rocket racing to finally be decent at the track. But then again, maybe because I'm ass. But CHEEQU managed to make it look easy with a whopping time of 2 minutes, 28 seconds, and 0.90 of a second. Of all the shocking world records that happened in rocket racing, one stands out as the most jaw-dropping world record of all time. TIGERAURA world record in Riviera. The longest track till this day have been shortened by 30 seconds. Average rocket racers was completing track around 4 minutes, and if he was a pro, around 3 minutes and 45 seconds. But to have a time of 3 minutes and 35 seconds was unheard of. But TIGERAURA did just that. He posted his record on January 2nd, 2024, literally less than a month of rocket racing release date. His world record has a total of 13,000 views. It was so viral that TIGERAURA was posted on every Fortnite news channel. He made so many metas that people still use to this day. Even before Rocket Racing, he was already making moves, from competing in Zero Build tournaments and Sigil's Death Run. He managed to earn a total of $45,000 of Fortnite alone. And trust me, if Rocket Racing had tournaments, he would have doubled it. It was truly a wildest moment in Rocket Racing history that left everyone in attendance speechless. It's safe to say that TIGERAURA is a pillar when it comes to Rocket Racing, and without his skill and innovative mind, I don't know what Rocket Racing would become. Maybe it would be just a generic racing game, being no different from other racing games. As we reflect on these wildest moments in Rocket Racing, it's clear that this extreme game is not for the faint of heart. The thrills, the spills, and the sheer unpredictability of it all make for an intoxicating cocktail that keeps us coming back for more. So what's your favorite Rocket Racing moment? Do you have a favorite Rocket Racer or a wild moment? Let me know in the comments below. If you're craving more high-octane action, I have plenty of other racing videos you'll love to see next. Young Squad, I love y'all. Young D is out. Deuces!